Hi guys, welcome back to Commonwealth reEvolution. I am Scott and this is Nacho Cast. When we left off, we were on our way to Sanctuary to see the new bridge, and I am thrilled to say that that day is finally here. It feels like I've been talking about it forever. I did want to stop by Starlight really fast and show you the progress that they've made, so let's get to it. We're going to get an overview of the place starting on top of the movie screen, and then we'll do a walkthrough. As you can see, our build area stretches to the other side of the road here, which is eventually where we'll have our train depot, which will be nice for moving some of the larger loads farther distances. As you know, Starlight is going to be our manufacturing and distribution hub. It also extends quite a bit further on the other side of the settlement, where our apartments are going to be. Mofo's gotta have a place to lay his head after a long day of pressing bullets, you know.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
I can't remember you ever having fingers. Which reminds me, in my last episode, I debuted a mod called NCR Renegade Armor by German Cancio, and I reported that there were no hands. I'm happy to say that that problem has been resolved.
High five.
It looks like they're just piling up loose concrete over here from the parking lot. Now the north side of the complex is nearly complete. We'll start here and make our way to one of the secondary entrances.
Hey, easy living. This ain't.
This is our generator that powers the facility. And this little setup breaks down all the junk from the workbench into its base components. For example, if you put a lamp in, you'll end up with glass and copper, or whatever. This piece is called a recycler, and it is from the Manufacturing Extended mod. This is one of our two bathrooms, cordless. It looks like they're wrapping up the ammo manufacturing section.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
I feel like the vanilla manufacturing system is far too simple, so I've decorated it with machinery from warehouses extended. And here's the control room for each ammo type that we use. The blinking green lights means that everything is operating properly. Let's head into the weapon manufacturing area and... Whoa! See that smoke? Yep, red light. Looks like we have a problem with that machine right there. Sure glad that guy's on our team to take care of it. I'm going to talk about this workbench right there when we get to Sanctuary. This is the armor and weapon control room. And no wonder the machine is broke down. The operator is sipping booze and looking at girly magazines. I don't want to point fingers, but it was definitely Lloyd. And this is our other bathroom. So this is where we pull our trucks in and use these pulley systems to load and unload heavier equipment. And if a mechanic needs to work on the truck, he can pull these grates to get underneath it. Looks like they've got the last component they need for manufacturing ammo. And these are the fuel tanks to keep the trucks running. Alright, let's walk around the storage yard. So I added a strobe light and a headlight to this forklift. It seemed like the right thing to do, and it looks pretty cool at night. As you can see, there's still a lot of work to do. The south warehouse is going to be mostly manufacturing of glass, brick, and metal so that I can justify the fast expansion of our settlements. I've actually gotten wind of a plant called Saugus Iron Works southeast of here. That would give us the ability to produce brand new metal and steel components for construction. I might have to check that out. This is our fuel supply for our high-lows, our forklifts, and our heavy lifters. And as you can see, we're already getting in a plethora of supplies that need to be distributed to different communities. Ah, we even found a case of mini nukes, baby. So this is Starlight so far. Our next stop is Sanctuary. Finally, the bridge is complete and they are continuing with infrastructure including water, electricity, and roads. I will see you there. And here we are. Let's have a look around. Yeah, this looks nice. I like this. This is kind of the point of the series. We don't have to live in wood and metal shacks forever. I think if there's people out there in the wasteland who can build generators, water purifiers, and friggin' robots with laser beams, then they can build cars, bridges, and quality housing too. I mean, it's been 200 years. The Industrial Revolution only lasted 100 years. Let's have a quick look inside the guard post here before we call it a day and get some sleep. This is actually a Minutemen workbench from the We Are the Minutemen mod, where we can recruit what's called local Minutemen to the settlement. They act as settlers, but they're always on duty guarding the settlement. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Alright, let's take a look around and see what Sanctuary has accomplished in the past couple of months. I told them to get on bricks. We're going to need lots of bricks now that the bridge is done. Ooh, excuse me, you big hunk of burning love. And there you go. Looks like they've been looting Vault 111 as well. This is the furnace they used to cook the bricks. I'll walk around back and show you that. Then we'll head down to the bridge and I'll take you through the inner workings of our hydroelectric plant. There's the old girl. She doesn't smoke, but I can add smoke with SOE. Alright, let's head down to the bridge. We are going to have a sidewalk all the way around the perimeter of Sanctuary. Now I've searched far and wide, and the only buildable pre-war roads that I've found are these 2x2 foundation blocks from Grounded, which is fine, it's whatever. But there's no turns, and I have to use driveway pieces for inclines. I guess the problem is it just feels unnatural for roads to be perfectly flat and have all sharp corners. Okay, spoiler alert. My friend Mr. Floaty is working on this at the time of this recording. He has sent me the file for buildable pre-war roads, and I'll be doing a quick 5 or 10 minute video of those tests this weekend, so be looking for that. I seriously cannot believe that no one's done this yet, and it's hard not to get my hopes up. Thank you so much, Floaty, for taking the time to help me out with this problem. Alright, let's head down into the belly of the beast. I love this part.
At least it's not raining.
On the left here we have the main consoles that control overall intake, distribution, and output. And on the right is our power storage. The water flows in from this side, spinning these 3 turbines, which creates the power. Okay, so it flows in, spins the turbines, and then immediately goes down, filling these reservoir tanks, which are all connected throughout the system. Next, it sends water south to Red Rocket in Starlight. Finally, all remaining water flows out, spinning these 3 turbines, creating even more electricity.
1.21 gigawatts!
At the end of each side is one of these control units which monitors and adjusts each of the generators. And this side feeds north through a purifier for the inhabitants of Sanctuary. The whole thing produces 180 water and 270 power. And that's our hydroelectric plant slash bridge. Now you notice that I like to use conduits. There's a huge learning curve, but you guys, it's incredibly rewarding. Once you figure it out, it's so satisfying to use conduits. Just saying. Let's take a quick look at the secondary bridge and then we'll do an overview of Sanctuary. I built this little bridge for the provisioner from Red Rocket and for just local Red Rocket people and and people from Sanctuary who want to visit the brothel. There's actually one other thing I wanted to point out. I mentioned that I was going to show you this when we were at Starlight, and I almost forgot.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
This is called Better Workbench with Auto Storage by Flip DZ. You can place it anywhere, and it's connected to your settlement workshop. So you can drop off all your junk here rather than having a hike all the way to the middle of the settlement. Personally, I've stationed Preston here as well, so if I'm not building anything, bingo bango, I'm in and I'm out. There's our lead engineer. We're getting ready to put in our next section of roads. Alright, let's get a bird's eye view of this bad boy. Okay, for starters, if you use Build High, the south border of Sanctuary is flush with the north border of Red Rocket. You can kind of see the 3 intakes down there. That's those yellow fans, which are mostly submerged underwater for good reason. The new border encompasses the entire island and even stretches as far north as Vault 111. So there you go, the Sanctuary Hydroelectric Plant. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed building it. Coming up, we are going to make our way back towards the castle. We will, however, be taking the northern route around the city. Preston has asked me to stop by Country Crossing. He thinks it'll make a good location for a northeastern trade hub. Personally, I want the Boston Airport, so we're going to stop by there as well. That being said, the next couple of videos will be running and gunning. Be sure to check out the testing of Mr. Floaty's pre-war roads this weekend. I'm super excited for that, and if you're a builder, you should be too. As always, please like and subscribe and stuff if you want to see where the series goes, and leave a comment with any questions, build ideas, or mods that you think I should check out. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all in episode 6. Peace!